Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. In this video I just want to talk about some cards that uh, basically came out of nowhere and just like jumped in price. Basically caught everyone sleeping on them, which is great if you already had them in your collection or you've pulled them by opening packs. So in this video I just want to kind of go over a few recent cards that have just grown exponentially in price due to popularity, favorite characters, things like that. Overall, the entire market has risen in terms of the Wizard of Coast era stuff has just kind of become a huge behemoth of collectibles at the moment. It's probably more popular than other trading card games right now, like Magic the Gathering and Yu-Gi-Oh! Um, Pokemon is just way out there right now, and I think that's just because the entire generation that's buying up these cards, similar to my age group, where we were around when Pokemon was first released, sort of like the 96 to 99 era, and we grew up with the cards, the TV show, everything that kind of spurred us on to want to buy these cards and open the packs, pull the special cards. But what is surprising is not just that Wizard of the Coast era stuff has risen the entire market, but it's interesting to see which modern cards are now becoming popular in terms of when they were released. There were availability everywhere, and those prices were rock bottom. But all of a sudden, with this new market, things are just sort of going along, and then boom, they spike in price, and then they're suddenly worth a hell of a lot more than what they've been on previously. So for a first example, I think we will go with um, the Shining Mew. This one is actually a Korean version. The current UK, well, English version, I should say, because obviously American use English as well, uh, is close to what, $80, like 60 quid, maybe even higher now. The last time I checked, this card had gone from close to £10 all the way up to £50 within the space of a few months. It's one of those cards that we all got caught sleeping on, basically. If you would, it's hard to say. You never know what's going to be popular, what's going to grow in popularity. It's a great set, the Shining set. Obviously, they carried that on from Shining Legends, Hidden Fates, and now Shining Fates. However, I do feel like the Shining Legends set had a much better quality card and a much better quality like characters or Pokemon, as you'd call them. Because I don't think the new Shining ones are great. They're just basic, um, basic ones like first evolution versions, and not your Mews, your Genesects, the bigger Pokemon that people are more accustomed to collecting and liking. One thing I would love to see is a Charizard, because they obviously did the Charizard Neo Destiny set. That was the first Shining set, and a Charizard in this would just blow everyone's mind and would just send the market crazy. But yeah, the Shining Legends set. Here we have the Shining OO from the set. This was from the Elite Trainer box. Again, a promo. This people were selling this for £2. They could just not get rid of them fast enough. There were just so many on the market. But now the prices are up there, which is crazy. But it's just the same with every card that I'm going to show you. The prices were bottom bottom dollar. Um, you just could not gain enough of them for a cheaper price. But because the problem is with them being such a cheap price, nobody buys them up because everyone just thinks, oh, that card's going to be worthless. Um, but a few switched on people were like, well, I'll just buy them, keep them in the folder, and they've just got profit for days, really, haven't they? So yeah, the Shining Legends set definitely a sleeping set. It just kind of been very minimal cost. The cards were ranging between £5 to £10 on eBay for a very long time, with the more popular ones being the most expensive. and then all of a sudden, boom, with this current like climate market economy, uh, the prices have skyrocketed, and these are probably worth a lot more than I paid for them at the time. And this one I opened from the Elite Trainer box back in the day. The video will be on the channel somewhere, so just go have a look around. You'll be able to find it in the Pokemon opening section. It's a playlist. So yeah, another one that we all got caught sleeping on was the Cosmic Eclipse set, which had a subset, which you can see here, which is the um, Pikachu, which is known as Red's Pikachu. There is an alternative version of this that was released in Japan, and I think there's a UK, an English version. But this card has just gone absolutely bananas recently. Again, it's got a nostalgic factor. It's Pikachu. It's red slash ash, really, to most of the like common collectors out there. It's one of those cards that, again, was very minimal price. You could probably pick it up for about £5. Some really excellent condition ones, maybe £10. But now it's what 25, 30, something like that. I've seen it go even higher. Some of the sales, some of the sold listings on eBay. Um, Obviously, people are sending them away to PSA to get graded. But what's happened also is because this card is a chase card. I think the most expensive I've actually seen this was about 50, 52, something like that. Which is just astonishing because when I first opened this from a pack, this was about £12, which was great. And then I looked again a bit later, it was 25, and the most recent one I saw was about 52. But here's what happens is that because this card is a chase card now from Cosmic Eclipse, the rest of the cards that follow this set, so there's like a drill bar, I think there's a Guardy, I'm not sure, I can't really remember all of the cards, but they're all climbing in price to meet this card. So either this card has to come down to meet the price to drop the rest, or the rest will just keep climbing as this keeps climbing as the chase card. But this is the card that everyone is after. It is Pikachu. It's a popular card. It's definitely a chase card now from the Cosmic Eclipse set. Maybe we'll get some more of these on the market if the reprint that was announced in December for Cosmic Eclipse does come out. We're not 100% sure. I haven't been following the market enough to know if that's a dead cert. I did see people in December talking about the potential Cosmic Eclipse reprint. Even I think it was on Pokebeach or Pokemon told, like someone announced it basically. So we might get a price decrease in this if a lot of people open Cosmic Eclipse and this decreases in value. But yeah, definitely a card that we all got caught sleeping on. It's definitely shot up in price. The next one, obviously the most popular thing right now, Evolutions Charizards. This was nothing for a long time. At the time, you could buy the reverse holo for about £7 to £10. This guy was about £10 per card, or less if you got a good deal. Maybe you could strike a deal with someone. But I mean, my God, what happened to that? the poof, it just skyrocketed in price. What happened is the Wizard Coast Charizards became so so overpriced. A lot of people that want that nostalgic feel of owning a Charizard have jumped into Evolutions to buy this card. You know, it's an exact replica apart from a few obvious signs that this is a newer set. But it gives you that same nostalgic feel. It's still the same design, the same card, and it is beautifully designed, and it's always been the chase card that everybody wanted. So it's kind of shot up there because it was a cheaper option. And at the time, I bought a reverse holo PSA 9 for about 18 to £20. Back, what, 2017, 2018? No, even, when was this, 2019? No, 2016. So it was about, 2017. I bought a PSA 9 of this, and I recently sold it for considerably more than what I paid for it. But again, it's one of those sets where this card was available everywhere. Everyone was selling it. It was dirt cheap. The prices started to creep up around 2018 to about £15 to £20 for this card, which again, not a bad price. But if you think about the Wizard of the Coast Zard back in 2018 was going for £50 ish, you may as well spend that extra £30 and buy the WotC card and not the evolution version. But this is definitely the chase cards. We all slept on it in 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019, and boom, the market exploded, and this card is so highly in demand. I'd be very surprised if it wasn't so in demand that the Pokemon Company decided to do a reprint. But I've got plenty of these cards now. I bought them all. I bought most of them up when I was a few years ago when I saw them cheap enough. Again, that nostalgic feel. Very, very nice card. Last card before I end the video, just keep waffling on as I do in most of my videos, is the Jesse and James, which just over the past few days is just, again, one of those cards that has just gone from £5 to stupid, like double, tripled in price. It's hugely popular all of a sudden. Everyone seems to be wanting this card and grading it. This is the Jesse James card. If you can't see that, I'll move a bit closer. Always had great artwork. I bought a bulk of these for probably about £3.50 a card. So obviously I've sold a few now with the new price increase. They made a nice bit of money off that. But again, a sleeper card. It was dead. Like nobody wanted it. It was just out there. Dirt cheap price. Nobody was buying it up. I bought a few to sell back in the time when I bought these for the price at the market price. Basically, I got them a little bit cheaper than market price. Market price was about £5. I was buying these at £3.50, and I was selling them for £5. Nobody wanted them then. I could not sell them at all. I just chucked them in a folder and left them for a couple of years. What year are we on with this? 2019, yeah. So yeah, a couple of years, and then boom, the price like overnight basically doubles, triples. I took some profit from it. Why not? Well, the market's good, but definitely a sleeper card. It's definitely a chase card now. It's just you just cannot predict what's gonna go up. But again, if you notice the same thing, the same pattern is Jesse James, Charizard, Pikachu, and Red slash Ash, whichever you want to call it, really. Um, they're all mainstay characters in the Pokemon animation. It's got a nostalgic feel. This is what people want to collect. So, like for example, Giovanni's Exile, hugely widely available card. But Giovanni isn't a desired character that people want to collect. People like the artwork of this Jesse James. It's very vibrant. It's very nice. It's nostalgic. It's got the Team Rocket. You have Meowth and Wobbuffet in there as well, if you can kind of see that somewhere. And there's Meowth down there and Wobbuffet. It's a more recent addition in the anime. But again, all mainstay characters in the Pokemon universe, all hugely spiked in price, all very highly collectible. And again, with even the Shining set, I mean Mew, again, a very popular character or Pokemon that people want to collect. It's hard. It's really hard to say what's gonna be the next card that goes up in price. But again, every single one of these cards we had available to us for dirt cheap, bottom dollar price. Nobody was buying it. It was widely available. Everybody had them, and then boom, the price skyrockets. Now everyone's trying to grab hold of these. They're not available unless you're paying, 2, 3, 4x the price of what they originally were. So yeah, we all got caught sleeping, guys, and this is the end of the video. Thanks for watching. Hope you like this kind of content. Hopefully you will like and subscribe the video, and hopefully I'll be trying to provide more of these kind of cards that we were sleeping on, talk about more about the market, cards that we should be looking for in the future, and what kind of investment vehicles we could look at moving forward with modern product. Okay, thanks a lot, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.